Right now, using your money to buy income investments is more of a necessity rather than an option. That's because high inflation and a recession can lower your ability to pay for things and may even bring your paycheck to the halt. But income investments can give you the way to still bring money in so that you can pay for your expenses and not just rely on your emergency savings. So that's why today we're going to talk all about income investments, what they are, how you can use them, and also how anyone can buy them immediately. Hi, I'm Nicole, one of the Wealth Twins, and if income investments is something you want to hear about, all that I ask is that you click that like button so that I know you're interested. And with that, let's get started. An income investment is when you decide to use your money to buy an asset that's going to provide you with either dividends, interest, or capital gains. Now, some of the most common assets people buy for this are stock market investments, bond investments, and also cash. Now, some people might think buying a home is an asset that's an income investment. However, I think that's more of a leverage play. That's because in order to make a house an income investment, you have to fully pay for the house and then sell it for a higher price than what you bought it for, or you buy a multifamily and you collect rents on that house. That's the only way you're going to really get income from that type of investment. Now, the way you receive dividends is from stock market investments. These stock market investments I'm talking about are anything like individual stock, ETFs, index funds, and even REITs. Income investments that provide interest are bond investments like T-bills or corporate bonds, and also savings accounts and money market accounts, and even CDs that you get from your bank. Capital gains are from income investments that you can make in any market as long as you buy an investment and then are able to sell that investment at a higher price. So you can make capital gains when you have a dividend income investment, or even if you have an interest income investment. I believe all the incomes that you receive from income investments are actually passive income because you're not exactly trading your time for money. You're investing in an asset and then your money is making money for you. Now you might say, why should I care if I make investments that provide passive income because I have a job that gives me income? Well, that's because we're talking about two different types of income. Earned income versus passive income. When you're dealing with just earned income, everything is fine until something is not. When you get laid off or you are affected by a recession or inflation, you start going into survival mode because you don't know when your next pay is going to come in. It's not as stable as it used to be. However, if you focus on making passive income, you will have more control on what happens to you if and when something does happen to the earned income that you're making. Having income investments that provide passive income will allow you to lower the panic level so you're not always feeling like you're in survival mode. Now, my twin Nadia and I both know what it means to be in survival mode because it breaks up a lot of families and it hurts a lot of people when the only source of income is your earned income. That's why Nadia and I spend so much time teaching about passive income and investing and other ways to get money in outside your job because we know what happens when families are forced to deal with just their earned income and that income stops. We don't want you to be in panic mode, and that's why we're doing our best to create courses and make these videos so that we can spread the word that there are other options out there. When it comes to figuring out what is the best income investment that you can make, it really boils down to three things. One is your financial goal, two is your risk tolerance, and three is your time horizon. When it comes to your financial goals, you should ask yourself, what do I want to do with this money that I'm making from my income investments? Do I want it to supplement my paycheck, or do I want it to be able at one point fully replace my paycheck? Why is risk tolerance important when it comes to income investments? Because you need to know how much you can tolerate when it comes to losing your money. And you have to be honest with yourself if you can really keep it together and how long you can keep it together when the market is going crazy. Everyone has a high risk tolerance when the market is going up. But what is your risk tolerance if you lose your job? You have to understand what your true risk tolerance is, not just in good times, but also in bad times, because it would affect what income investments you're willing to get into and also how long you're willing to stay in those investments. 3, your time horizon is important because you want to know, am I able to put this money away in the market or any other income investment for a long time or only for less than a year? Those 3 things, when it comes to financial goals, risk tolerance, and time horizons, will all dictate your income investment strategy, along with what mix of income investments you will put into a portfolio to provide that passive income that you need to supplement whatever earned income that you're making. Based on your goals, your time horizon and your risk tolerance, you may decide to select income investments that will provide you just enough money to maybe pay for a vacation or maybe fixing that leaky roof. Or you can even go up to select income investments that can even allow you to live off the money you make on your income investments. Believe it or not, there are tons of people who are doing this, and they're part of the FIRE community. FIRE stands for Financial Independence, Retire Early. There are people who have decided to retire before the age of 65 using income investments to fully replace their paycheck. Now, if you're risk averse and you might need the money that you put into your investments in under 5 years, you might want to look at income investments such as money market accounts, high yield savings accounts, and U.S. Treasury instruments. If you're willing to take on a little bit more risk and you have a longer time horizon, then index funds, mutual funds, and ETFs, all of which are stock market investments, may be a better fit for you. Riskier income investments that also fluctuate with your time horizon and also your financial goals would be individual stocks, corporate bonds, and also multifamily properties. Now, there are ways to minimize the risk when it comes to these income investments, but we'll save that for another video. There are many different ways to buy income investments. Now, if you're looking for stock market investments like index funds, stocks, ETF, mutual funds, you will need to open up a brokerage account. Now, some of the most famous brokerage companies that offer these accounts are Charles Schwab, Fidelity, and Vanguard. They're all well-known names and easy to get into. If you're interested in opening up a brokerage account that actually gives you free stock, check our link below for Moomoo. They are also a brokerage company. When it comes to money market accounts, high yield savings accounts, and even CDs, you can buy those through your local bank or through online banks such as Capital One, 360, and also Marcus. When you're dealing with online banking options, they will actually provide you with a higher interest when it comes to your income investment because they don't have the same overhead as a brick and mortar bank. For bond instruments, if you're interested in buying those for income investments, you can either buy them through your brokerage account, or if they're U.S. Treasuries, you could buy them through the Treasury Direct website. I'll link the Treasury Direct website down below in the description as well. If you're interested in buying corporate bonds, these are bonds that are issued by companies, then you will have to buy those through your brokerage company. Now, just remember, corporate bonds, depending on what the rating is, can actually be riskier than buying individual stock. So just because it's a bond instrument doesn't mean it's not as risky as an individual stock investment. Now, for those of you hearing me talking about income investment, you're telling yourself, oh my goodness, Nicole, this sounds so complicated. Why do I need any income investment when all I have to do is try to earn more income? I can always get a side hustle, or I can, play the lottery. Now, with that, I have to tell you two things. There's two issues with that. Even though they are viable options for getting money outside of your primary paycheck from your company, there's some limitations when it comes to using side hustles, even open up a side business, and also depending on a lottery or even gambling at a casino. The limitations comes with time and also scale. When you're doing a side hustle, no matter if you got 2 or 3 on the side or you have a side business, you still are limited in terms of time. There's only 24 hours in a day, and it's only so much you can work. On top of that, it's hard for you to scale those business when you're working so many hours. When it comes to using a lottery or gambling at the casino, the problem with that is that lotteries and gambling at a casino are not the best option because you don't have enough information on your side that allows you to get an advantage. So therefore, you can't really create a viable strategy that's going to work in the long term and be consistent. And it's also hard for you to scale that unless you just constantly reinvesting the money you make in the lottery and also the gambling at the casino into buying more lottery tickets and gambling more, which again, doesn't help because you don't have the advantage when it comes to having a strategy. It's more of a luck. At the end of the day, any income investment you choose should have the following goals. 1, to help you fight the negative effects of inflation that are making the money in your pocket have less purchasing power. 2, to lower your stress in the event that you lose your earned income. And 3, give you the ability to be strategic and build wealth so that you're more in control of your financial future. If you're doing these things and you're focusing on income investments, it will be great for your life. So start income investing. And if you enjoyed this video, please show this twin some love, subscribe to the channel, and share this with someone you care about. I'll see you in the next.